does in today's debate is only to show us the harms that exist whenever countries are allowed to tag groups as being extremist groups. If we can show you from opening the position that all these things would exist even when we use international organizations like the UN and like EU within today's debate. We believe that in many instances, international organizations are only puppets to superpowers. And if we show you that in today's debate, we win this debate from opening the position. The first thing which we say is that we believe that the exclusive rights should not just be given to only international organizations. We can say that international organizations can also be given these rights, and countries can also be given these rights. So we don't say that only international organizations or only countries, because we believe that countries can also slap these tags, and also in some instances international organizations can only slap these tags, right? So the first thing which we want to show you in today's debate, right, is how the selfish interest of international organizations is one which is very, very bad. The UN is a conglomeration of different countries, that like have a lot of superpowers, right? We believe that in many instances the UN has their own economic and political interests whenever they want to say that they want to intervene in any country and like all of that, right? Even like the AU, right? The AU is also controlled by the big powers in Nigeria. The AU, rather, like in Africa, right? The AU is controlled by Nigeria and like all of that big powers. We believe that it means that all these organizations will always pander to the wills and to the interests of the superpower. For example, anything which Russia says, anything which China says, anything which Britain says, it means that that thing will always be true, right? If Britain says that this particular extremist organization is particular, like this group is extremist, then it means that this international organization will always say that this is extremist. But the United Nations can never go against the will of these like superpowers, and we believe that this is something that is very, very problematic on two levels. One, countries will use this to override the sovereignty of other countries. For example, when the United Nations says that, see, we believe that this group is extremist, then it means that the UN is justified in going there to quell the crisis that exists in all those places. Then it means that all the these superpowers definitely are going to be the ones who go into these countries, and we believe that this is only overriding the sovereignty of all these countries, and this is very, very bad. We say no to this. We believe that countries should be allowed to say that that this particular group is extremist and all of that. It is better from our side. For example, when US labeled a group in Iraq as being extremist, what it did is the UN had to go into that particular country and then had to intervene in that country. There was a problem. This was a failed intervention, and I'll show you why this was a very, very big this was a failed intervention. Why? Because cooperation was not there. Whenever you don't have cooperation between international organizations and countries, it means that that intervention is definitely going to be failed. It means that when Iraq says that this group is not extremist, or maybe Russia says that Jehovah's Witness is extremist, and then the US says that this group is not extremist, what does that do? It means that in many instances, this cooperation will never be there, and we believe that cooperation is very, very important, right? Because when the US says, or like when international organizations say that this particular thing or like this particular group is extremist, and then the country says, well, no, this is not extremist, we believe that international organizations should always work hand in hand with groups and like the countries, because these countries secede or see their rights to all these international organizations. Closing.
Okay, so international organizations have historically had the collective ability and the responsibility to make credible decisions. So the ability to collectivize
in many instances, these decisions which they make are not credible, because we know that in many instances the UN, China, Russia are like the UN are puppets to the UN, China, and Russia. We believe that whatever these guys want to see, we believe that countries should be like the ones who should slap tags to all these things, right? Like I'm showing you how cooperation is very, very important, and without cooperation, we can never fight all the war crises that exist in different countries. For example, if Nigeria believes that Boko Haram is not extremist, and the US says, well, these guys are extremists, we believe that for you to be able to quell Boko Haram crisis, you must have cooperation with Nigeria. And when that does not exist, then it means that all these crises will never be solved, right? And secondly, what this does is that US and Russia, they can say that okay, like I've talked about that. Thirdly, we believe that this is definitely going to be imperialistic. For example, if the US wants to go into Kuwait to take their oil, we say that these guys can use the UN, they can use other big international organizations. Enough say on that. Let us show you how the effectiveness will be better achieved on our side and how internal pressure is a big thing. But before then, opening.
Now, Duke is telling an outright lie.
Okay.
The US or Russia or China cannot unilaterally impose on the United Nations. Our point is that if all of them that have veto power agree, then that group is legitimately an extremist organization as opposed to a national organization that does not have a viable opposition.
So what this guy is saying is that Russia, US, China, Britain, France can never agree. We believe that these guys can agree if they want to go into a particular country and invade that country. Like these guys do not even understand what they are saying. Firstly, on international, on effectiveness and internal pressure, international organizations would only be looking out for things that affect the globe or things that affect the entire member state. For example, in 2009, Boko Haram was labeled as a terrorist group and as an extremist group in Nigeria. But as at then, the UN and other international organizations were not able to label these groups as being extremists. What it means is that we believe that a lot of countries know what is happening within their region, and we believe that for us to achieve effectiveness, countries should be allowed to label these these groups as being extremists. Even if these guys want to talk about how they're going to use it to shut out opposition, we believe that this thing always exists in the society, right? They can use other means to shut out opposition, and also we believe that this is a trade-off which we are willing to make from open opposition, because once international organizations which are puppets to a lot of superpowers in Africa and in the world and at the globe at large, it means that we are definitely going to be puppets to these bigger countries, right? Thirdly, what we told you that this thing inspires late action, because once we wait for international organizations to slap tags on groups as being extremists, it means that governments can be reluctant before they say, because they are waiting for the UN to tag this group as being extremists, but they know that this thing still causes conflict and causes crisis in their country. But they are still waiting for for this international organization to slap tags and call them extremists, right? We believe that in every instance, countries should be allowed to slap tags on groups that cause crisis, that cause conflict and cause harms in different countries, and we should not wait for international organizations who sit in their big armchairs to come to our countries and then say that this group is extremist or this group is not extremist. I've never been more proud to oppose this motion.
Thank you very much.